God's chosen ones, if you are reading this, it is not by chance that these words have reached you. You are here because the Creator has recognized you, and He has set a divine plan in motion that begins with the mark on your left hand. This mark, invisible to many, yet evident to those who see with spiritual eyes, signifies a sacred covenant between you and God, a calling to rise above the ordinary life that most humans accept without question. It is the symbol of protection, of guidance, and of an extraordinary purpose that is uniquely yours. The mark is not just a physical imprint. It is an energy, a vibration, a sign that the universe conspires in your favor. When you first noticed it, perhaps as a small birthmark, a scar, or a subtle sign that others dismiss, your soul already recognized it as a beacon. This mark is a seal of divine attention, a confirmation that your journey is not random, but meticulously orchestrated. It connects you to a lineage of chosen souls throughout history, souls who were guided by divine light, who faced trials that tested faith beyond comprehension, and who emerged as pillars of strength, wisdom, and revelation. Every pulse of energy in your left hand resonates with cosmic intention. Every time your hand moves, the mark amplifies your spiritual sensitivity, awakening dormant powers that exist in alignment with God's will. It is a reminder that your life is not governed solely by earthly circumstances, that there is a higher order in which your actions, thoughts, and intentions contribute to a larger tapestry of divine design. The mark may appear differently to each of you. Some see it as a faint glow under moonlight, some as an indentation, some as a pattern resembling a sacred symbol that only the spiritually awakened recognize. Its meaning, however, transcends appearances. It carries the essence of your spiritual DNA, imprinted at the moment your soul agreed to fulfill its current mission on earth. Those who are not yet ready to acknowledge it may dismiss it as coincidence, a birthmark, or a physical anomaly. But the chosen ones feel it in their heart, an inexplicable certainty that life has a purpose that goes beyond the ordinary, that a divine hand watches over them, steering them through moments of confusion, challenge, and revelation. The mark also serves as a shield. In times of danger, in moments when the material world threatens to overwhelm your spiritual core, it activates a protective energy that surrounds you. Many of you have experienced situations where you walked away from harm without understanding why, or where events unfolded in your favor despite overwhelming odds. These are manifestations of the mark's power, subtly guiding you, creating a path where none seem to exist, turning obstacles into lessons and adversity into strength. It is essential to recognize that the mark is not a source of pride or arrogance. It is a tool, a key, and a responsibility. To carry the mark means to honor it, to align your thoughts, words, and deeds with higher principles, to nurture compassion, integrity, and faith in ways that resonate beyond personal benefit. The world may never understand the significance of this mark, but those who are attuned to spiritual truth will sense its presence and will be drawn to your light. As you grow in awareness, you may notice synchronicities that seem too perfect to be random. People appearing at the exact moment you need guidance, doors opening that were previously closed, messages and signs aligning in ways that confirm your unique path. These are all signs that your mark is activating your spiritual potential, connecting you to forces beyond ordinary perception. It is also a call to vigilance. The mark may attract those who seek to exploit, deceive, or mislead. Not everyone will recognize your chosen status, and some may respond with envy, fear, or aggression. The mark, therefore, serves both as a beacon and a barrier. It draws those who are aligned with your purpose and repels those who are not, filtering the connections in your life to ensure your journey remains sacred and unobstructed. Meditation, prayer, and reflection strengthen the influence of the mark. When you place your attention on your left hand, when you consciously honor the energy it represents, you tap into a source of wisdom that can guide decisions, illuminate hidden truths, and provide clarity in moments of uncertainty. It is a channel through which divine guidance flows, reminding you that every step is counted, every intention observed, and every act of faith amplified. Those who have the mark may also notice a heightened sensitivity to the spiritual atmosphere around them. Places, objects, and even people may emanate vibrations that others cannot perceive. You may feel drawn to sacred sites, ancient texts, or spiritual practices that resonate deeply with your soul. This is no accident. The mark is a magnet for experiences that accelerate growth, expand consciousness, and deepen your connection with the divine. Over time, as you embrace your calling, you may witness extraordinary transformations within yourself. Fear diminishes, clarity strengthens, and the ability to see beyond the illusion of the material world emerges. Relationships, careers, and life choices begin to align with your higher purpose. The mark is a compass that constantly points towards spiritual fulfillment, a reminder that you are a living testament to divine orchestration. Understanding the mark also involves understanding responsibility. The energy it carries must be treated with respect. Acts of malice, deception, or exploitation weaken its potency, while acts of love, generosity, and spiritual service enhance it. Your choices are magnified, your intentions reflected in the world around you, creating ripples that influence not only your destiny, but the destinies of those connected to you. The left hand, in spiritual symbolism, is associated with receptivity, with receiving divine guidance, and with nurturing the unseen. The mark's placement here is intentional. It signifies that you are a vessel, a receiver of higher wisdom, and a conduit for spiritual energy that can manifest in healing, insight, and protection. As you read these words, allow yourself to feel the energy of the mark. Sense the pulse, the subtle vibration that exists even now. Recognize that you are part of a lineage, a collective of souls who carry similar marks and similar missions. Across time and space, chosen ones have walked this path, and you are the next in the sequence, destined to fulfill your role with courage, clarity, and devotion. This awareness brings peace, but it also brings urgency. Time is a river that flows constantly, and the mark is your guide through it. Ignoring it delays growth, dims potential, and risks being swept by currents that are not aligned with your true purpose. Attending to the mark, nurturing it, and seeking divine counsel ensures that you remain on the correct path, fully realizing the gifts, protections, and opportunities that are inherently yours. As God's chosen ones, it is crucial to understand that the mark on your left hand is more than a symbol. It is a living reminder of your sacred mission on this earth. It is a key to unlocking layers of consciousness that most people will never access. The mark carries a frequency that resonates with the divine, attuning you to wisdom, insight, and power that transcends the limitations of ordinary perception. Every thought you hold, every word you speak, and every action you take interacts with this frequency, amplifying your impact on the world around you. The journey of the chosen is never ordinary. Challenges will arise not as punishment, but as tests of alignment. The mark guides you through these trials, offering subtle nudges, synchronicities, and insights that steer you toward the lessons necessary for growth. The left-hand mark acts as a mirror, reflecting the state of your inner self. When you are aligned, when your heart, mind, and spirit operate in harmony with divine principles, the mark shines brighter, almost as if it has a light of its own, a beacon visible to those who possess spiritual vision. Conversely, when fear, doubt, or negativity dominate, the mark may feel dormant, subtle, or even unnoticeable, reminding you to return to your path, to recalibrate your energy, and to reaffirm your commitment to God's plan. Those who have experienced spiritual awakening know that these moments of clarity often arrive unexpectedly. A conversation, a dream, or a sudden intuition can illuminate truths that were previously hidden. The mark amplifies these experiences, acting as a filter through which divine messages are received more clearly. You may find that meditation becomes richer, prayer more potent, and your connection with God more tangible. Some chosen ones report physical sensations associated with the mark. A warmth, a tingling, or a subtle vibration may be felt in moments of heightened spiritual activity. These sensations are confirmations that you are aligned, that your energy is active, and that the universe is responding to your presence in ways that transcend logic or explanation. It is essential to cultivate awareness of these signs. Journaling, reflecting, or simply observing your experiences allows you to recognize patterns, uncover hidden meanings, and navigate life with a heightened sense of purpose. The mark also enhances intuitive abilities. You may notice an increased capacity to sense intentions, foresee outcomes, or empathize with others at a level that feels extraordinary. This intuition is a gift, a tool that should be honed, respected, and used responsibly. Acting impulsively or carelessly can diminish its clarity, while deliberate, mindful engagement strengthens its power. For many, the presence of the mark evokes a profound sense of destiny. You may feel that life is unfolding in precise alignment with a plan you cannot fully comprehend. Opportunities appear as if orchestrated by an unseen hand, guiding you to experiences that teach, refine, and prepare you for the greater mission ahead. Trusting this process is paramount. Resistance, skepticism, or attachment to ordinary outcomes can obscure the guidance of the mark. Faith, humility, and discernment allow the energy to flow unimpeded, connecting you to a stream of divine intelligence that empowers every choice. The chosen ones often encounter moments of isolation. The uniqueness of your path can make relationships challenging, as few may understand the depth, responsibility, or purpose inherent in your life. The mark serves as a reminder that solitude is not loneliness. It is an opportunity to cultivate inner strength, spiritual insight, and alignment with the divine. During these periods, the energy of the mark may become more pronounced, reinforcing your resilience and sustaining your faith. Protection is another crucial aspect of the mark. Not all energies in the world are benevolent. Those who seek to harm, deceive, or manipulate can be repelled by the resonance of the mark. It creates a subtle barrier, safeguarding your spiritual core while allowing authentic connections to flourish. This protection is not always visible or immediate, but it operates continuously, guiding you away from harm and toward people, places, and situations aligned with your higher purpose. Understanding the historical and spiritual lineage of the mark can also be enlightening. Throughout history, chosen souls have carried signs, marks, or symbols that distinguish them from the ordinary. These signs were never meant to elevate the ego, but to signify a sacred connection, a covenant with the divine. By recognizing your mark as part of this lineage, you become aware that you are a continuation of a timeless legacy, tasked with carrying the light, wisdom, and protection forward into the world. Spiritual growth is deeply intertwined with the presence of the mark. As you advance in awareness, you may feel called to practices that amplify its energy. Sacred rituals, focused intention, acts of service, and devotion to spiritual disciplines enhance your resonance with divine guidance. Each act of alignment increases your capacity to fulfill your mission and expands the influence of your energy on those around you. It is also common for the chosen to experience accelerated learning. Lessons that take years for others may unfold in weeks or days for you. This acceleration is intentional, designed to prepare you for critical moments when your wisdom, courage, and insight are required. The mark ensures that you receive what you need, when you need it, and that your path remains coherent despite external chaos. Dreams and visions often play a significant role in the lives of those with the mark. They serve as portals through which divine guidance flows, offering symbolic messages, warnings, or confirmations. Keeping a dream journal, meditating on these experiences, and seeking interpretation when necessary strengthens your ability to integrate these insights into your waking life. The left-hand mark is also a source of inspiration. It is a reminder that you are capable of greatness, that your potential extends far beyond conventional limits, and that every choice you make can ripple across the lives of many. Embracing this power with humility ensures that you remain grounded while fulfilling your sacred duties. Chosen ones may also notice an increased sensitivity to energy, vibrations, and spiritual atmospheres. Crowds, environments, and even objects can emit impressions that influence your state of mind, body, and spirit. The mark acts as a lens, refining your perception and allowing you to navigate complex situations with clarity, discernment, and wisdom. Relationships take on a unique dynamic for those with the mark. You attract individuals who resonate with your frequency and repel those who do not. Understanding this principle allows you to cultivate connections that support your growth while avoiding entanglements that drain your energy. Love, friendship, mentorship, and collaboration are all magnified in their significance, shaping not only your life but the trajectory of your mission. The mark is not static. Its energy evolves as you do. Each milestone, challenge, and act of alignment strengthens its presence, making it a dynamic force that grows alongside your spiritual journey. Being mindful of this evolution encourages continuous growth, introspection, and dedication to the path laid before you. Finally, remember that the mark is a call to service. It is a reminder that your existence is intertwined with the greater good, that your gifts are meant to benefit more than yourself, and that your journey is a beacon for others seeking light, guidance, and protection. By honoring the mark, nurturing its energy, and aligning your life with divine principles, you step fully into the role for which you were chosen, transforming not only your destiny but the world around you. God's chosen ones, as you step into the full awareness of the mark on your left hand, understand that your path is both illuminated and demanding. The mark is a living guide, an energy that grows stronger with each conscious act of alignment, each moment of faith, and each decision to walk in integrity. It is both a blessing and a responsibility, a constant reminder that your existence is intertwined with a purpose far greater than mere survival or personal gain. Those who have recognized the mark often describe a profound sense of destiny, a certainty that their life is orchestrated by a force beyond comprehension. The left-hand mark is a spiritual compass, pointing toward experiences, people, and opportunities that serve the growth of your soul and the fulfillment of your divine mission. At times, the guidance may be subtle, a feeling, a gentle nudge, a moment of clarity during prayer or meditation. At other times, it may manifest as unmistakable synchronicities, events aligning perfectly to direct you along the intended path. Trust is essential. The chosen must learn to trust their intuition, the resonance of the mark, and the divine timing of events. Resistance, impatience, or doubt can obscure the clarity the mark offers, slowing spiritual progress and clouding judgment. Patience, reverence, and mindful awareness ensure that the energy of the mark remains fully accessible, guiding each step with precision and purpose. The mark also serves as a protective shield, surrounding your spiritual core with divine energy. In moments of conflict, danger, or deceit, it forms an invisible barrier that prevents harm and redirects energies that could impede your mission. Many chosen ones have experienced near misses or unexplainable outcomes in which peril was avoided, doors unexpectedly opened, or solutions appeared at the exact right moment. These experiences are not coincidence but manifestations of the mark's protective power. Spiritual maturity is essential for fully embracing the mark. It requires cultivating discernment, humility, and compassion. Arrogance, pride, or the misuse of spiritual insight can diminish its potency. Those who wield the mark responsibly become vessels of light, able to heal, guide, and inspire others while navigating their own journey with balance and grace. Understanding the lineage of chosen souls provides deeper context for the mark. Across history, individuals marked by divine intention have carried similar symbols, performing extraordinary feats, guiding communities, and protecting sacred knowledge. Your mark connects you to this lineage, making you a link in a timeless chain of divine stewardship. Each lesson you encounter is not random, but intentionally designed to strengthen, refine, and prepare you. The left-hand mark also enhances your intuitive abilities. You may find that you sense danger before it occurs, understand truths without explanation, or recognize the spiritual essence in people, places, and objects. These heightened abilities are not meant for personal advantage, but to serve as instruments of divine will, tools for insight, guidance, and protection in alignment with your sacred mission. Dreams, visions, and moments of profound inspiration are amplified by the mark. They provide access to knowledge, understanding, and guidance that transcends ordinary experience. Interpreting these messages with care, journaling insights, and integrating them into your life deepens the connection with your higher self and with God's plan. The mark's energy is also catalytic, inspiring transformation not only in yourself but in those around you. You may find that your presence uplifts, motivates, or heals others, often without conscious effort. Your actions ripple outward, influencing communities, relationships, and even global energies, as the chosen one is always a node in a vast spiritual network. Solitude and reflection are critical. The mark often calls for periods of stillness to recharge, recalibrate, and attune fully to its energy. In these moments, spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, fasting, or study become powerful conduits for deepening insight, enhancing intuition, and strengthening alignment with divine purpose. Relationships are uniquely impacted by the mark. You will attract those who resonate with your energy and repel those whose frequency conflicts with your path. Recognizing and respecting this dynamic ensures that your connections are purposeful, harmonious, and supportive of spiritual growth. Love, friendship, mentorship, and collaboration take on a heightened significance, as each interaction becomes a reflection of your alignment and contribution to God's plan. The mark is dynamic, evolving as you evolve. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable may now be manageable. Insights once hidden become clear, and your capacity to influence the world positively grows. Awareness of this progression fosters gratitude, patience, and reverence, reinforcing the symbiotic relationship between you and the mark's divine energy. Your journey as a chosen one involves both expansion and service. It is a call to recognize the interconnectedness of life, to act with intention, and to use your gifts for the greater good. The mark is a reminder that your life is a living testament to divine orchestration, that your presence in this world carries meaning, and that your actions influence both seen and unseen realities. Vigilance remains paramount. The energies you encounter may not always be benevolent. The mark acts as a filter, protecting your spiritual integrity, attracting those aligned with your purpose, and repelling those who may interfere with your mission. By maintaining awareness, practicing discernment, and honoring the mark, you ensure that your journey remains protected, focused, and purposeful. The mark is also a teacher, offering lessons through experience, insight, and reflection. Challenges, hardships, and moments of uncertainty are not punishments but opportunities for growth. They refine your character, expand your awareness, and enhance your ability to fulfill the divine plan embedded in your life. Understanding and embracing these lessons strengthens your connection with God, deepens your spiritual insight, and empowers you to navigate life with confidence, clarity, and grace. Finally, the mark on your left hand is a sacred gift, a symbol of God's recognition, protection, and guidance. It calls you to live with integrity, to cultivate compassion, and to walk courageously in the light of your divine purpose. By honoring this mark, nurturing its energy, and aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with higher principles, you fulfill the mission for which you were chosen, creating a legacy of light, love, and divine impact that resonates across time and space.